Hey everybody, New School Comics. Okay, we'll just jump into it. Got DC Rebirth coming up. Well, I tell you what, let's do it this way. I'll show you the comics I got today, and then we'll talk about Rebirth a little bit. Okay, so I got Astro City 34. This is the conclusion of the Steeljack story. Sam Wilson, Captain America, number 8. Obviously, of course, Steve Rogers is coming back, and he's going to be Captain America, but I guess Sam is still going to be Captain America at the same time. One funny thing is, here's Bucky dressed in his Bucky suit, but flipping through the comic, he's not wearing it. He's wearing his Winter Soldier suit, so I'm not so sure I get the point of that, other than, 3 generations of Captain America, I guess. 10th anniversary of Ed Brubaker's and Sean Phillips' Criminal. Oh, and this is funny. There's a pretty funny framing device in here where the lead character's son is reading a comic, and the comic is this is the variant cover. You might not be able to make it out. It's Kung Fu Werewolf. Huh. Alright. Karnak number 3. Power Man Iron Fist number 3. Shaft Imitation of Life number 3. This one focuses on Shaft being a consultant for a black exploitation film, and it's got some funny bits in here with the director and the producer, and they're being financed by like mob money and just some kind of crazy stuff that's going on. And we do get some little insight into the mystery, the person who went missing, who Shaft was supposed to be looking for in the first issue, and some interesting plot things go on as well. So, and then I also got Divinity 2 number 1 from Valiant. Okay, so yeah, I was going to do a separate video on the DC Rebirth a couple of days ago, but well, on one hand, I just got lazy, okay? But on the other hand, there's not, from this preview, it's mostly the titles that are their mainstream superhero titles. They don't really talk too much about the fringe titles and stuff like that. So I thought I'd just save it for this video. So one thing I was kind of interested in, let's see here, not that interested in like the Bat titles or anything like that. Don't care that much about Green Lantern. I think I'll probably pick up the first couple of issues of Suicide Squad. Of course, they're getting a revamp because of the movie or whatever. But Jim Lee is doing the art. I like Jim Lee. I think he's got some flaws with his art, but I really do like it. And I'm kind of curious as to, how well he's going to stick with it. I mean, it's no secret that Jim Lee is a guy who could fall behind deadlines and stuff like that. But let's see how far he goes with it. Justice League coming up. I'm sort of interested in the new Green Lanterns that are going to be in the group. I guess that's Simon Bass, and I'm not too sure this female character's name, Power Ring, and it's going to be, I might pick up an issue just because I'm interested in seeing how or why they're going to work in 2 Green Lanterns, when they basically have the same powers or whatever. Not too sure about the Superman thing, where Superman is actually raising a son or whatever, but if they take the concept seriously, I might check it out. This Superwoman I'll probably check out, mostly because Phil Jimenez is doing the writing and art. At first I thought it was going to be the Crime Syndicate character, but I guess it's going to be the actual mainstream Lois Lane, but we'll see how that goes. Really looking forward to seeing what Greg Rucka is going to be doing with Wonder Woman when he comes up or he comes back to the title. So I am interested in that. This Deathstroke comic I might peek at because it looks like it's going to tie in his various kids, um, Grant Wilson, Rose Wilson, and Jericho. So I'll look at least the first issue to see how that is. Teen Titans, I'm not that interested in that. Harley Quinn, maybe or whatever. People used to say that they've turned Harley Quinn into DC's Deadpool. I think at this point that's probably true, seeing as she's got like 4 or 5 comics out every month now. So, Green Lantern, whatever. I don't care about these comics. Aquaman. Might check out the new Birds of Prey. I guess New 52 Helena Bertinelli, who is in the Grayson comic now, is going to be the new Huntress. So that's another comic I might pick up the first issue of, just to see what the direction is and how they're going. So that's kind of, I'm curious about that. Other stuff, let's see here. Rebirth. Like I said, this really doesn't talk a lot about their fringe comics or anything like that. There's that young animal. Oh, this is funny. They are reinventing some of the Hanna-Barbera old cartoons, and I just thought this was funny. I don't even know if I'll buy this comic, but Wacky Raceland, I just think that's brilliant. Just to reinvent with wacky races as kind of a Mad Max, post-apocalyptic comic or whatever. For some reason, that just makes perfect sense to me. Okay, and then on the other side, oh yeah, Scooby-Doo Apocalypse. Again, that's something I'll probably pick up the first issue of just for giggles. I don't know about this one, Future Quest one. It actually looks like a team up of all the cartoon characters, but this one looks like it's done straight, pretty much in the style of the old cartoons. What else do I got here? Oh, Teen Titans Earth 1. Justice League stuff. Constantine stuff. Dr. Fate? I don't know. I read the first issue of Dr. Fate, and it wasn't bad, but I was kind of it was kind of meh, so I didn't keep up with it. I really like this cover here by Tony Harris here, so who knows? Maybe I'll give it another chance. Red Hood and the Arsenal, and I think Red Hood and Arsenal. What else? What else is interesting? Again, like I said, tons of Harley Quinn books. Justice Gods, Bombshells, Teen Titans Go, Supergirl. They're bringing Supergirl back. I don't know if I'm going to read it or not. These look like trades. This is interesting. Here's some old trades from the 70s. Trades of old comics from the 70s. Brave and the Bold, reprints from the 70s. Late 90s Batgirl. Supergirl from the 70s. Daring New Adventures of Supergirl. It's the late 70s or early 80s, I think. 80s, it says. These 80s tales, so it might be fun to peek at some of that stuff. What else? I remember... Oh, DC's Elseworlds, Justice League. That might be interesting. Of course, we're going to bring this back. 80s Suicide Squad. And then up here we have Silver Age Suicide Squad. So there's got to be those late 50s, early 60s stories. That might be fun. I might get that out. Let's see. Get that. Let's see here. It says Written by Robert Kanninger and art by Ross Andrew and Mike Esposito. And then cover by Michael Cho. So and that's this thing. I might buy that. I might buy that. Some Greg Rucka reprints of 90s Superman, Death of Superman, all that type of stuff. Oh, this looks fun. Amanda Connor, I'm sorry. Girl Power by Amanda Connor. So that is her DC art, it looks like. Okay, now we're getting to Astro City stuff, but this mostly looks like trades. Or no, nah. Yeah, Astro City trades, Why the Last Man, American Vampire, Art Ops number 9. Okay, Clean Room number 9, Dark and Bloody number 5, DMZ. DMZ is a comic I've always been kind of curious about. It's written by Brian Wood, but I've never read it. I might have to check that out finally. Lucifer, Fearful Babylon, okay, Red Thorn, what else is going here? Suiciders, Unflower, Scalp Deluxe Edition. And what else is this? Oh, the rest of these look like figurines and statues and stuff like that. I'm not a big statue guy. Let's see here. Here's a Joker based on a Frank Miller design. Looks kind of neat. Some Bombshell art. Bombshell Wonder Woman. Bombshell Harley. Bombshell Supergirl. I like this Bombshell Batgirl. It's kind of fun. And this is fun too. I don't know what this is. Gotham City Garage Wonder Woman statue. So that looks kind of cool. Alright, so then that's it. Alright, so yeah, that's it. I gotta thank everybody for watching my video. Everybody have a great day, okay? Alright.